Alright guys, quick update on the public test server. This is the newest build and I just clicked together the Hunchback 4P. I haven't played it, I must admit that, but I basically just wanna see what has changed. You go for a Mac Lab, then you have here the skills button. I'm using the laser Hunchback, so pure laser vomit for me. You click the skills and a new skill tree opens up. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, and it's, I think, almost the same look as the last PTS. On the first login you get this window where you can see what you get refunded. For me it's basically a bunch of C builds, MCs, this new GSP, which is basically just skill points, so I could unlock almost 80,000 nodes, which is I think over 800 max. Yeah, I will never have that many max, I guess. Anyways, you can finally, well, you can, I think this is the first time you can see your modules, or at least the amount of modules. For example, like seismic sensor, I have almost 160 seismics. This is quite nice. In the live client I think you cannot see this, and it was so I was always interested in knowing the actual numbers. Anyways, this is not so important. The skill tree kind of looks the same. I basically just clicked together the laser stuff here. This is all on the left. I went for kind of everything here. This doesn't have to be the best way to spend the points, it's just one way, and a quick demo for you guys what can be done and how it looks. Basically you get laser duration, you get cooldown and heat generation for your lasers. Everything you kind of want you can get here. And on the survival tab it's kind of the same. You can click whatever you want, and probably it's a good idea to go for these high points where you increase the max structure. So I guess it would be a good idea to reskill this a little bit and kind of get this one for just 2 points, maybe even this one for 3 more points. That could be a good idea. I'm not sure right now. This needs a couple days and experience to actually decide which are the best nodes and what to go for, but usually some kind of survivability is quite nice. And this one is basically like where you can get your speed tweak, which makes you kinda, I mean, the engine size and the twist speed is no longer synced, so this is basically giving you free tonnage as it gives you faster speed, more or less like a bigger engine. And these thingies here are nice as well to kind of twist a little bit faster, have a better angle or whatever. Time will tell if it's worth to spend so many points here just to get down here. Well, this is something where I could think of just not getting all these nodes, just getting a few or even none of these, just to spend more points on other more important stuff. The jump jets this Mac has no jump jets, so didn't click something here, but from the last PTS it was kind of that it's not really good to click them out. They're not so useful. It's basically it was like if you click a bunch of these, let's say 10 or 15 or whatever, I haven't really calculated that, it's equals like a jump jet or something. So you could decide if you have like already 2 jump jets in your Mac, you could decide if you put a third one in or just click 10 points here or something like that. I think the points are spent somewhere else a lot better than here, but well, this is just my first impression, so it might be wrong. This is another tab where you can make your Mac cooler with the heat stuff here, and the I guess it's quite nice to unlock a couple thingies here. I mean, I'm not sure if it's better to spend the points here or on the weapon thingy. I mean, you kind of have to calculate the numbers, but it's clearly 1% heat reduction here is kind of less useful than 2% dissipation, I guess. But that needs to be figured out at some point, so one or the other one will be better or more or less equal, so this will just take a few days to really figure out what's the best thing. The sensors are quite nice. You get some sensor range, you can speed up the target info gathering, but like on the last PTS, you're not really free what you want. So if you just want the seismic, for example, you have to click a huge amount of skills that you don't want. This is still, I think, one of the major concerns about this. And if you really want seismic, you want a second seismic as well, so you have to click through all this as well, which gives you stuff that you maybe don't want. I think this is the wrong way to handle this, but this is my personal opinion. The radar derp is, I would say, kind of nerfed. It's really spread out here now, and I cannot really see that you spend so many points to get radar derp. I doubt that will be useful. I think it's better to go for other stuff and just improve your gameplay, so sticking to cover, breaking the sideline and so on, killing them quicker. I think that will pay out better than trusting on radar derp and maybe breaking a sideline to get less lerms. I just think radar derp is nerfed with this patch, and ACM might get a hit as well, as you probably want enhanced ACM if you want to run ACM. That needs to be investigated, but enhanced ECM is so far away from each other that you have to click so many points. Yeah, I think this is a huge nerf as well. This one is for the consumables. I've never been a fan of consumables, but oh, what should I say? You kind of get more consumables now. Well, you can get a second bombardment, which is basically a second strike. You unlock extra consumable slots here, and well, you kind of like upgrade your consumables. I guess this is a quite good way to spend your points. It's not too many points, and it's probably well worth to spend these points. I can show you in the loadout. You get 4 slots now, not just 2. You get 4 slots now, and you can really take two strikes, and then this is grayed out, and then you can take 2 cool shots. This is a huge boost compared to the system we have right now. You could even spend a couple more points and get a UAV in. This is huge in my opinion. That's a big change, especially for comp games with the strikes, or like in general. It's just a lot of strikes going on there. I mean, we had this already, I think, and it was like reduced to just 1 strike because it was just too much. So I'm not really sure why we try this again, but I mean, try is okay if it's just a try. So this is the quick update. I think it pretty much looks exactly the same as the last PTS. Not really sure why we do another PTS. It's honestly it's the same thing. I cannot really see any difference here. So I'm a little bit confused why this is even up. I don't really see any difference, but it's late here in Germany, so I don't know, it might be that I'm just too tired to really see the difference. The refunds thing is still a little bit impressive. I mean, I'm not sure why, what I could do with so many skill points. It's basically, you can, I think, was it here? Yeah, exactly. You can, oh yeah? No, I don't know. I haven't clicked too much around here, but I don't know. It's so many skill points that I have or could unlock right now. It's a little bit insane, so I'm really not a big fan of all this clicky, and I think the time you can spend in the mech lab is already quite long, especially compared to any other game. And if you increase the time by having more or less a second mech lab where you click more stuff, it's just insane. And right now, if you switch the loadout, let's say on the Hunchback, or the Hunchback is a bad example, but if you have a mech that is capable of running, let's say, lasers or ballistics, maybe an Omni mech or something, if you just switch from a laser vomit to, let's say, a Ducker loadout, or Gauss loadout, or some SRM loadout, then you not just need to click all the stuff in the mech lab, you kinda have to click all the stuff here as well, which is taking up a huge amount of time. And you can easily see, for example, if you want to go down here, you have to spend a lot of points. So even if you just say, okay, I go back here and now I start clicking the stuff here, and it just, I don't know, you kind of have to look what this is, and it just takes a huge amount of time. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know, PGI seems to like it, and I'm not sure if the community is, how many people really want this or how many people don't want this. I think the community is a little bit split, but it feels like the majority doesn't really see the reason to change this at all. I mean, the current system is kind of working and the quirks are nothing the community really loves, but it's something what the community thinks is necessary to have the game and some kind of balance and fun. I mean, you don't want 4 mechs that are basically the same. The quirks are nice to separate them from each other, like one is maybe a pure laser boat, one is maybe a pulse laser boat or something like that. You can have different stuff with them. So maybe one is quite tanky and one is very agile. There's just more possibility with real quirks. But let's see. Well, I'm interested. Right now, most IS quirks are kinda removed or at least reduced. And, well, I don't know, but let's see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a question, feel free to post it in the comment section. But to me, this is honestly the same stuff as the last PTS. So, have a good night.